This Saturday. How excited are you?
Man, I cannot wait. I'm on weight. I woke up on weight. It's just 2 days away. I'm just waiting for my time to shine.
Your coach said that this was one of the best training camps you ever had. What was different this time?
My motivation, just my mindset going into these trainings. I actually had energy to train. I wasn't like putting off sparring so I can go run 4 miles to make weight. I was training. I was winning rounds. I was winning my jiu-jitsu rounds. Like, my mindset was win everything, and that's what happened in this camp. And I feel like it's been a while since I've done that.
Does it bother you that Nate Diaz is not here today?
No, not at all. This is my 32nd professional fight. Most of my fights are in the UFC. Without doing this, I'd feel weird. Like, this has to be part of it. I don't even have a weight cut tonight, so I'd be in my room just sitting around doing nothing.
Do you find it funny that he said, "Oh, you got the opportunities, you got the Wheaties box," but yet today he's the one who's allowed to miss media day? He's kind of like, he's almost become the thing he complained about, right?
Well, let's put it this way: we don't have to do these media days. Like, this is for us to get our sign up, to get you guys some questions and answers. Like, our job is to fight on Saturday, right? So. I'm prepared. I'm confident, so I can come here and sit down and talk to you guys.
I don't think I've ever seen you looking this happy on a fight week, man. You look like you're completely revitalized.
Were you in Nashville?
Yes, I was, yeah.
I felt good in Nashville too, man. It's like without the weight cut, I'm not dying. Like when you guys ask me questions, I can actually process it and give you a good answer back. I'm not having sunglasses on because my eyes are sunken in. I feel good to be here.
Do you think that's the next step for fighters? Do you think fighters need to start realizing that we need to get past this weight of like big weight cuts, draining yourself? Do you think we need to start trying to push fighters to think, actually, it's probably better for us all if we fight at our more natural weight?
I don't know. The sport's so young that I feel like we're going through these phases, and this phase right now where we were just at, the guys are cutting a lot of weight. So like to compete, you have to cut weight, especially with this rule set. These guys are holding you down for 15 minutes. Not necessarily a better fighter, but he's stronger than me, he's bigger than me, he's holding me down. So that's where a lot of that comes from, I think, the weight cut. But now I just changed my mindset to fight. Now I'm not wrestling no more, I'm fighting.
I've spoken with Vicky and your brother, and they said the only fighter better than Anthony Pettis is Anthony Pettis with a chip on his shoulder with animosity towards his opponent. But after you didn't really have animosity with Wonder Boy, and we saw what happened. So how accurate is that statement?
I mean, it's definitely accurate. Like look at the guys that talk shit to me, Cowboy, Michael Chiesa. I embarrass these guys, and I take it personal. But it's weird because Nate's not doing that. Nate's not here. He's not doing his normal antics. So I'm pulling back from that emotions, and I know what I have to do in there, man. I'm gonna go in there and just stay true to my game plan and give you guys a fucking show.
He was pretty complimentary of you at the open workouts and in the scrum. Is there really animosity at this point?
There was.
But is
animosity.
there
now, I don't know. I mean, on my end, like I said, I'm a professional, man. Like, we're going to fight, and I can walk out of that cage and be like, yo, it's solved. This problem is done if there is a problem. I was waiting to hear the real problem this whole time. Like, I wanted to, I thought I did something to him, or I did something that offended him. Not so. Like, after watching all this, I feel like where he was at in his career, and then all the shine I got, he was jealous. And he got his Conor McGregor fight. He got all that. So now he can't say he's jealous of me. He can't say he has a problem with me because he has the money now. He has the followers. He has everything he wanted.
Just to clarify, on that Conor McGregor thing you mentioned yesterday, there was some confusion as to whether that was going to be a fight in November or in July. We heard that they were potentially thinking doing New York in July. It was July, right?
Yeah. It was right after the Wonder Boy fight. So it was right before this one was announced.
Yeah, so Edmonton, they just threw in there, I guess, because that fight didn't come together. Because it wasn't in New York, it was in Edmonton.
No idea. But it was presented to me as Madison Square Garden, me versus Conor McGregor.
Okay, makes sense. And quickly, Conor, obviously in the news today because of that video. Did you see the video and your reaction to it?
I just want to know what the guy said, honestly. Like, obviously, don't hit people in the face, but man, I'm a fighter, and I know how drunk people treat us, bro. It's crazy. Like, we're so accessible to people. Like, we're not like NBA, NFL athletes where we have this huge entourage. Like, UFC puts us out in front of everybody. We walk in through this lobby. We're pretty popular and pretty famous.
Well, that happened to Askren, actually, a good friend of yours.
Yeah.
Remember that whole video where the guy hugged him?
Ben should have double legged his ass. If someone does that to me, they're getting smacked. I don't care.
So not just Diaz, you'll smack someone too,
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's just, I'm a man and I'm a fighter. Like these guys think that they can come and talk to us certain ways and stuff. Like, I'm not saying I support fighting somebody outside the octagon, but who knows what he said to get smacked.